Alright, so the first popsicle invention I did was the wheelchair. And here's some facts I read about it. A wheelchair is an adult-sized tricycle with more room. J. Hostach invented the wheelchair because his friend couldn't use one leg.
Braille. And
Okay.
Braille is made up of various amounts of dots that blind people read. The person who invented Braille was Louis Braille. How did he invent the idea? How did he get the idea? Got it from a French army captain who uses dots and dashes, called night writing, to give orders to his troops. So that's how Louis Braille made Braille.
That's interesting. I never knew that. So the military used the night writing because they couldn't see. They didn't have those night vision goggles yet, and so that's how they used it. Baby Ruth candy bar. Okay.
Baby Ruth bar was originally named Candy Cake. It was renamed in the 1920s Baby Ruth. It was named after ex-President Grover Cleveland's daughter, first child to be born in the White House. She was known to be the public Baby Ruth. Many believe that the Yankee super slugger had the candy bar named after him. Babe Ruth, Yankee superstar, did try to make a candy bar of his own called Babe Ruth's Home Run Candy, but he struck out in that game.
Who knew? I totally thought that it was named after Babe Ruth,
Same.
the Yankee player.
So did I.
Even though I'm not a big Yankee fan.
Right.
Okay.
That was the X-51A Wave Runner. It's a plane that was made to attack anywhere in the world in the time span of 1 hour. It is hypersonic, traveling 600 miles in 10 minutes. The nose of the plane is designed to break the sonic waves that it makes at an optimic angle.
And with a stethoscope, and the stethoscope was created in 1816 by Dr. Green Lanik. Once he had a heart condition, he didn't want to put his ear on her chest, so instead he rolled up a piece of paper into a tube shape and put it on her chest and put his ear in it, and he said that he could hear way clearer. So a few years later, he wrote a book about it. He had a free wooden stethoscope with it.
Very cool. Very cool. Thank you. Ken, how about you?
I did the PowerWare cord because it lets you know how much power you're wasting. It can help you cut down on your electric bills. It lights up to show that your electricity is being used to help save energy.
Cool. That's an eco-friendly.
Shotgun cut was invented by Mr. Sylvan Goldman in 1937, moving their groceries around. So Goldman hired people to pretend to shop with the cart. Glenn Martin, a New Zealand inventor, created a jetpack with gasoline-fueled 200 horsepower. Fly around.
Really?
The engine can go faster than a Honda Accord. It can go up to 8,000 feet and will be...
You read about these inventions. Learn. Oh, that's what we're going to have to do. We have to invent something to help people with diabetes.
iPad. That was going to read if somebody has diabetes or not, and don't know if they have diabetes.
Okay, cool.
Or add an app for it.
Add an iPad app.
Or just a regular app.
How cool would that be? Oh my gosh.
Very cool.
But then they would have to have something, though,
Instead of pricking your
on the
fingers, you could just
screen.
put it your finger
They'd
on
have
the
to have some
screen
kind
and
of
make it
sensor
like
or
sense.
something.
Yeah.
An
That would be
iPad
so
app.
cool.
Okay.
Like the app.
See? So it did get
Like
you.
mine.
So it did get you thinking. What else? What else about the invention process or the creative process?
There's this X-Flex blast protection that could help you, like, if like a plane crashed through your house, well, it would just like bounce off. So it would so homes wouldn't get destroyed anymore.
Oh, so like kind of like a shield, a protective shield around your house.
America better have that.
That
Like
would
a
be really cool.
tornado or something like
You
that.
guys-
Make something.
What else? What else about the invention or creativity? Why did, for some of the inventions that you read about, why did most people wind up inventing what they did? Because why?
Inventor, because the real thing was he didn't really think when he made it that it could become this big. He just thought that this was just one picture that he really didn't want to do it. And then when he did it, he noticed that it was so clear.
Why you think motivate people to invent or create stuff?
Yeah.
It can. For the wheelchair, that person invented the wheelchair why?
Because he had a friend that couldn't use his leg.
Because he was trying to help his friend.
Yeah, do it for people who need things.
Okay. So usually inventions might be created because people see a need. Somebody sees.
The man who invented the aspirin, well, he found an old recipe for it to save his dad.
Okay. Okay.
His
So
dad
he was,
had a bad case of some kind of disease. I think it was
remember?
arthritis. They gave him a bunch of medicine and it didn't help
Okay.
at all.
So cool.